Out of nowhere, Ubisoft released the New Game Plus update for Far Cry 5 with a new difficulty and way more. So let's get into it, everything you need to know in this video. If you enjoyed that, then a like would be super appreciated. And let's go. Let's start with the big thing, New Game Plus. We can finally replay Far Cry 5, but keep all our perks, weapons and challenges. But we have to reveal the full map again. We can do all the missions again, fill the resistance meter again, and also have to get our guns and things for hire again. When you select the New Game Plus option, you can also select a completely new difficulty called Infamous that makes the enemies hit harder than in the hard mode, they are tougher to kill than in the hard mode, and you get detected way quicker. Good to note is that once you select this mode, you cannot put the difficulty down again, but there is a special reward for completing this New Game Plus mode on the Infamous difficulty, namely the Rook outfit that you see right here. So it's of course the most requested outfit for in the game, and now it's a reward for completing the New Game Plus mode on the Infamous difficulty. You got one for the male and female, and it's like a regular outfit, so you can mix and match as well. I think this is the only reward. It's still of course cool, but I think it's not like a special weapon or anything. I'll of course try and get it, but if you already got it by completing the New Game Plus mode on the Infamous difficulty, totally reach out to me on Twitter at JorRaptor, Instagram JorRaptor, or in the comments of my video as well. Because of course I would love to highlight this New Game Plus reward and give you credits in the video as well. The intro in the New Game Plus mode is still the same, like you don't have your outfit and weapons with you obviously at the start. The sad thing is that you cannot skip the cutscenes, so it will like take a while before you get into the action, but once you reach Dutch Island, you are good to go and can select the outfit you want, but more importantly the weapons you want, because you have the loadout you had with you when you started the New Game Plus mode, but now you can change it and really choose the ones you want here, because you will not be able to go back to the shop until you reach a shop later on in the game, and it can take a while. That's at least how it worked in my experience, but I think it works the same for everyone. The Infamous mode is pretty cool so far and doesn't seem that unfair as far as I've seen. Okay, you get spotted like almost immediately when you walk up to an outpost, but I never went for the stealth place anyway. You really have to be careful now for the big armored guys, because they kill you off really quickly, even with the like 300% extra health perk, but the regular enemies can still hit you multiple times before you die and kill them off like relatively fast as well. A Desert Eagle shot is still a one-shot kill for many enemies, and throwing down one explosive will still be enough to kill the armored guy. You just have to be smarter, like many enemies can totally be a problem, and I think like a long-ranged weapon to kill off enemies from afar is totally recommended. It does feel good now to take over an outpost because it is pretty hard. So it's finally like really rewarding. Also new are the categories you will see now in the weapon shop. So the weapons are now separated to make it easier to find the weapons. For example, the weapons from the Vietnam DLC are now next to each other. Also new are possibilities to upgrade your character even further in the New Game Plus mode. You can now upgrade perks in the prepper section of the perk window, so that you can carry more bullets or other items with you at the same time. You can upgrade all the perks 50 times for 1 perk point each, and that will in the case of the assault rifle give you 10 extra bullets to your arsenal. For the shotguns that is 2 extra bullets for example, but being able to like do this for 8 perks means 400 extra perk points to spend if you want to go the extra mile. That is pretty insane, but it's nice that they added some extra upgrades for you to chase. What is interesting is that the patch notes also say that this update adds new weapons, new vehicles, new masks and new special outfits, but they are not in the shop in my game right now. I'm not sure why. I already reached out to Ubisoft, but right now I think they might be linked to the Zombie DLC. You would almost forget that this DLC is also coming out on the 28th of August. So tomorrow at the time of this recording, or it might be out when you watch this. I mean, we know that that DLC of course adds new weapons and masks and stuff like that to the main game as well, so maybe that is what this update means. And speaking of the DLCs, Ubisoft added the enemies from both the Mars and the Zombie DLC to the arcade, so you can use them in your levels now. Other things that this patch includes are of course some fixes for bugs. I put a link to the full patch notes in the description down below so you can read them for yourself. But yeah, overall, New Game Plus is finally here. Finally, new Peggies to shoot on the streets. A good reason to finally be able to use the live event weapons that we have been collecting over the weeks. I'm really curious to see what will happen after this point though. The Season Pass content is out, the New Game Plus is here. Will Ubisoft add new live events or stop the support for Far Cry 5? Right now I don't see anything that indicates that they will continue to support the game beyond this point, but on the other hand, looking at other Ubisoft games like Ghost Recon Wildlands and stuff like that, they've been supporting that game for years now, and Far Cry 5 is way more popular than that game. So it's gonna be interesting. I will of course keep you up to date here on the channel for everything Far Cry 5. Totally subscribe if you haven't already to miss nothing. I'll probably have some New Game Plus videos, of course, coming your way as well, and some zombie DLC videos. I'm pretty curious, actually, so I will totally be like jumping around in that. Drop a like to support the channel, check out my recent Far Cry 5 videos, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.